Story begins with the news being broadcasted about the topic of a tower named Babylon. The Black Dragon Guild tried to conquer floor 40. But yet they fail this time too. Here we can see that the Black Dragon Guild is constantly trying to become the first guild to conquer floor 40. But the reason for Black Dragon's setback is once again Flame Emperor. He is being surrounded by reporters and they named him the title. This guy seems to be our main protagonist, but he is not. One reporter asks him that since the appearance of the tower you are still the only one to defeat a boss on their own. Do you like to say some words about it? Reporter didn't even finish the words, but the Flame Emperor snatched his mic and says, "Why don't you change my freaking title first? Why don't you use my real name instead of this Flame Emperor? What kind of name is this?" Flame Emperor was saying all this live, and then we get to see our main protagonist, who is watching all this, and is envy of Flame Emperor. He lives in a thrifty room and he is not so much in a great condition. Our main guy is envy of Flame Emperor and he is thinking that he wants to be like him. He wants to be like Flame Emperor, who can say anything and whatever he wants to say. He is in some chat where people talk about Flame Emperor. If you are liking the video, then please give a like for the algorithm. And comment for part 2 if you want. Subscribe the channel if you feel like it. I will be uploading more videos. People are talking about Flame Emperor that he sucks and he must talk wisely. Other says who cares because he is the rank 1, legendary level hunter. Our main protagonist is typing "I want to be like him" repeatedly. After some chat conversations, someone says that Flame Emperor is dating Saint. Saint is also a hunter from Hunter Association. Someone says that Saint is not dating him and she knows that because she is friend with her. We see that our main protagonist is typing same thing again and again. Our main protagonist is super jealous of the Flame Emperor, which shows that he is not happy with himself. Kind of reminds of someone. Not me. Kufufufufufufu. We see that reporter is asking Flame Emperor that many people are looking up to him, for to become like him. He gives a small details about Flame Emperor, like how he was awakened after entering the tower in his 20s, defeating a boss monster that Black Dragon has tried to defeat for like 10 years, less than a month after. A hubter who literally writes legend. After saying all this, he says to Flame Emperor that what he want to say to people who are looking up to him. Then Flame Emperor says that those who succeed will succeed, but don't get in my way even if you succeed, otherwise I will kill you. After saying that, Flame Emperor left the scene, and the broadcast was now ended. Our protagonist just sat down in his apartment thinking, is this okay for people to ignore people? And he thinks that all the things that Flame Emperor said is to him. Our main protagonist is not doing so well. We see a small life summary of him, that he lives in a studio and everyone laughs at him because he does not have any skill and he is weak. That's why he wants to become like Flame Emperor and want to succeed like Flame Emperor too, with his own skill or with Flame Emperor's skill. And then we see a glowing light appears in his window. He has seen this thing in videos. This is how people gets a skill card by the tower to have skills. A tab appears and says an unsightly envy that is yet to be found in history. Our main protagonist is shocked and thinks that this is not what he saw in videos. And his card says different thing. Despite of that thought, he knows that a gold card is a S rank skill card and this is the moment he was waiting for. After he touches the card, a pop-up occurs and says generating a skill card, and shows the details. It says I want to become like you, rank S+. Effects activates automatically upon death. After dying to the enemy, you can copy one of their skills and make it your own. You cannot copy a skill from targets that have already killed you previously. Skills are randomly copied, however you die. All our protagonists see is you can copy one skill, who kills you and make it yours, however you die. After seeing this he screams, what kind of skill is this? In the next we see the origin of the tower. One day the tower appeared without any notice. Those with nothing to lose entered the first and saw its inside. Each floor of the tower was filled with monsters from other worlds. A few of those who entered were chosen by the tower and received a skill. And those who heard the rumors flocked to the tower and started hunting for the monsters. We see our protagonist in an ally seeing the stats of hunters. It shows number 1 is Flame Emperor, number 2 is Black Dragon and number 3 is Viper. He had drink last night so his head is spinning and he is in hangover. Then suddenly he hears someone talking. He hides and sees that Flame Emperor and Saint are having a conversation. Flame Emperor is moving towards Saint, and Saint says please move. Flame Emperor, what is this all of a sudden? Flame Emperor says nice acting, if someone saw it they might think that you are innocent, Miss Saint. I poisoned the drink that you just had. And I know you were trying to poison me, but thanks to my skill I knew that, or else I would have been in a lot of trouble. After throwing the poison bottle, he gets close to Saint, and Saint says this is all a misunderstanding, I just wanted to clear the tower with you. But Flame Emperor says that's what I thought too, but I was wrong. Our protagonist is seeing all this and thinking, are they dating? That just absurd, what kind of couple talks like that? Then he saw that Flame Emperor hits Saint, and our protagonist knew that it's a conversation between someone who wants to kill and someone who wants to survive. Then Flame Emperor chokeholds Saint and asks her who sent you, is it Black Dragon? If you say the truth I might give you antidote. And you can't lie because I have lie detection skill. Our protagonist is thinking, is this the hero we need for humanity? Flame Emperor killed the Saint after that. Our protagonist saw everything with his own eyes and thinks hero, that thing who is killing humans. Then he tries to run by thinking he is a murderer psychopath, while crying. But, by mistake he stepped on glass and it shattered. When he saw back, Flame Emperor was looking at him. He says, I thought I killed all the rats in this area but one still left. Our main protagonist tries to run, thinking Saint wasn't the first he killed, he may have killed plenty of people before. He was running away from him but he fell and realized that one of his foot is cut by Flame Emperor, and when he tried to get up Flame Emperor sat near him and asked, did you saw something? He said no, but Flame Emperor grabbed him by neck and said, you are lying, if you don't want to be like Saint then talk, who sent you? Did Black Dragon sent you too? Our protagonist said, you can use your lie detection skill and you can see I am a nobody. Emperor said, what lie detection skill? We then knew that he lied about his skill, and killed that person without any evidence. Our guys shouts, you killed her just because she was suspicious. Emperor says she did tried to kill him, if I didn't kill her today she poisons me tomorrow. Our guys says, how do you know that? Emperor says, I just know, that I have a way, since you were crying about lie detection skill it seems you are innocent. Our protagonist was little relieved and says, thank you for believing me. But Emperor touches our guy's head and says, but you still see everything, so just die. And he kills him. Emperor says, my name is Yusua, goodbye. Now we know about our protagonist's name and his name is Gong Ya. After dying by Yusua, Gong Ya is in a free space and he is constantly saying, I don't want to die like this. A message pop-ups, you have died. And he is in despair and thinks, why should I have to die like this? No, why should I have to live like this? A message popped saying, due to your death the skill requirements have been met. Copying Yusua's skill completely. Creating a skill card. Then Gong Ya saw a golden card glowing, and he grabs the card, he gets the skill of Yusua. Now we see that he woke up the previous day ahead, which means he got the skill of time manipulation. After dying he moves back in time in prior 24 hours. He hears the news that was playing in the news before, he was shocked to know that. Comment down below what you think he will do. Give a like if you enjoyed this video. So, did you like the video? Subscribe the channel for more videos. Meet you with next video.